Welcome back, everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and happy Halloween! I am continuing, of course, with Resident Evil 2, the Leon B scenario. So last time we found a brand new key, we used up our diamond key, and today we are continuing onward, heading back into this area, fighting some zombies, of course, which is where we actually came earlier in the game of the B scenario to pick up the valve handle. So the valve allowed us to clear away the wreckage of the police helicopter crash to continue exploring the police station. And I have a really bad feeling that that first zombie is crawling towards me. Oh yeah, there he is. So let's kill him gangster style. One shot right to the back of the head. And we are going to explore this area because we're actually going to get into a brand new area of the police station, at least for Leon in the B scenario. There's one more guy in this office here. We're gonna have to try to get him to come out with us, and then we will take him out. But that is the basement area. And so that will, of course, open up some brand new things to explore. And I don't know where this zombie is. You notice Leon is looking and actually aimed with my auto aim over there to the left. And that is because that zombie on the floor there is actually still alive, so to speak. Undead more so than anything else. And that zombie clipped into the door after I killed it. But we'll pick up these ink ribbons. And if you go over towards that zombie on the other side of this big table, he will grab your leg and start munching on it unless you kill him. And his head will actually follow you if you walk by him. So we are going to use our numeric keypad here. The code is, of course, 2236, as it is in every scenario. That will give us access to some shotgun shells as well as a map of the police station. There are some handgun bullets on the desk, of course, that we picked up. And then behind the desk, there are 2 green herbs that are hidden. So we're going to grab those as well. So before coming in here, I did pretty much clear out my inventory. All I had was my handgun bullets, the heart key, which is required to open up one door, and then we will discard it, and then some ink ribbons, because basically we pick up more, so you might as well bring the ones that you have with you. So now that the heart key is useless, we'll get rid of it. And there is one enemy in this next area that we do have to take out, and some more items to pick up. And that new enemy, for us anyway, as Leon in this scenario, is the doggies. So we have poor mutated doggies. They sound so pathetic and helpless when you shoot them, but if you give them a chance, they will go right for your jugular. So I'm gonna walk towards them. Dogs actually take quite a few shots. It's usually around 6 or so bullets, sometimes 5 if you're lucky, but it actually can go up to about 7 or 8 sometimes as well. Now luckily there's only one in this particular hallway. There will be some areas later in the game where there will be more of them for us to take out. And since we do have 2 green herbs to pick up here, I'm going to do some combining and then grab this other green herb as well. Now the next area I'm going to go to is actually an optional area for Leon. You do not have to go to it. It is required for Claire, and that is where you meet up with Sherry and do Sherry's little side quest thing. But the area does not really play into Leon's scenario. So the only reason to go there is a red herb, and we're gonna pass that autopsy room there. So if nothing else, go into the room to at least grab the red herb. But because you'll activate some dogs actually that can attack you, you might just want to leave. But since I do have a lot of stuff in my inventory, there is farther into this room a manhole you can go down, and that will take you to a save room. So we all know I love my item management, because this game forces me to love it, so I can keep things nice and clear, so I can pick up everything I come across without making a bunch of kind of back trips to save rooms. So I am going to head into this particular save room here, and I am going to clean out my inventory because there are quite a few more things I want to pick up in this area. So I will see you back here in a little bit. after emptying things out. Alright, so I cleared pretty much everything out. All I have left is my handgun and my handgun bullets. So now we are going to head back up to the previous room. You may have heard the doggies running around and growling above. What happens is if you actually stay in that room without going down the ladder right away, they'll actually jump down at you. So we want to run past them without giving them a chance to actually attack us. And if you kind of do some zigzagging, you can actually dodge them, which I was lucky enough to do. Dog bite is roughly the same power as a zombie bite. So the last room in this area that is kind of an extra room is this one. This is the power room. And in this room we have quite a few more items to pick up. We have some hidden handgun bullets right here. And then if we head around the corner to the left, there is a map of this particular underground area. And there's a little power puzzle. The answer is the exact same answer as it has been in every single scenario so far. So you have to click 5 switches, either up or down. Up will add 36 watts, down will add 14, and you want to get it into the 80 range without going over. So all you got to do is alternate up and down. So the first switch will be up, then down, then up, then down, then up. And that'll take you to the magic number of 80. So what that does is open up the arms storage. So once we find the key card to be able to access that room, and we'll grab this green herb as well, we will come back and that will allow us to get the side pack, which we left as Claire, I believe. And also the machine gun if we want. Those are the special items that are in there. And I don't think I took either of them as Claire. I actually don't remember. It's been a while since I completed Claire's scenario. But the final area we can actually access right now is the parking garage. And in here, we are going to have a nice whispered conversation due to the really low voices of this game with a new character.
Who are you?
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben. He's one of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
So in case you couldn't hear all that, which obviously the game voices, especially Ada's, are very low, so it is kind of difficult to hear. Her name is Ada Wong. She is looking for Ben, a reporter type, as she calls him. He is in the cell area of the police station, and we need to move this particular van here, or police wagon, to get to it. You'll notice the emergency number there, 911. For those of you that have watched The Simpsons and the Stonecutter episode, of course, we know the real number, which is 912. But helping Ada there, we were able to push the police wagon, or paddy wagon, however you want to call it, out of the way, and then we'll see what happens in this new area.
Ada, wait!
Get used to Leon saying, Ada, wait! Because he loves to say that. Now we're going to skip that room down there. We will be coming back to it. In the meantime, we're going to head down here. We're going to pick up a film and head through this door to actually encounter the character that Ada mentioned, which is Ben the reporter. Now we'll find something interesting in the cells here in addition to Ben, and that is some herbs. So apparently the police officers were growing some green and blue herbs down in this particular cell. Of course, the blue herb is used to heal poison. So they had their own private little stash here. But let's activate and talk to Ben, the reporter, in this other cell.
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a branch office of Umbrella, based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago. I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things crawling around out there.
What was that?
Like I said, I'm not leaving this cell. Get out of here before you lead it right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm the only cop left alive in this building.
What?
Look, if you want to live, then you're gonna have to leave with me.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance, but it won't be easy.
All right, I'm going.
All right, and she's off on her own again. And one of the things I love about that little scene there is because of the graphical clipping, it always looked like to me that Ben actually had a little bit of his shirt coming through his fly on his pants. But we're able to pick up the manhole cover lid remover, which of course removes the manhole cover. So we know there is one that we need to use it on. And that is actually in the room that we skipped a little while ago. So we're going to head back there and head in, and we will use this particular item. And then there's a few more things we need to pick up, and that'll be pretty much it for this episode. We'll traverse a few more rooms, and then we'll come across, as you hear some more doggies growling at us. Here is the manhole. But we'll come across another save room, and then allow us to call it an episode. So let's use our lid opener. It'll easily open up this manhole cover, and then of course disappear from our inventory, showing us we do not need it anymore. And we'll head down this particular little hallway. These puppies that want to come out and say hi. And in order to allow them to do that, we need to pick up this red herb. So if you do not want the puppies to come out, you can just head down the manhole. But hi, I'm gonna let them come after me, because they do have some herbs in their cells behind them. And I do want the red herb as well. So we'll trade some handgun ammo for some herbs. That's usually a good trade. Just don't let them get too close to you. So again, 5 to 6-ish bullets. You wait for the final little yelp there. And then, of course, that very dramatic music will also end, indicating to you that they are finally finished off. And now if you head into the first cell on the right here, it's the poor dogs are there forever now. They're corpses, or at least until a shifty janitor comes through and cleans them up. We'll grab one more blue herb, which when you combine it with a red and green healer, which of course is a full healer, that allows you to create the ultimate healer, which will restore you completely to full health and also cure poisoning, which might be useful if you allow these particular large spiders to actually get a hold of you. And unfortunately, they are pretty easy to dodge, so it should not be a problem to get around them. The top of the stairs here, we do have our next save room, so I'm going to call it an episode there. I'll grab the couple of items in here, I'll do some inventory management, and next time we will continue onward where we'll actually get to control Ada in a nice little side quest. So as always, viewers, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time, and have a great Halloween. So long.